Alright, hello, this is Demon coming back for another round of Transport Fever. So we ended the previous episode on the Gotthard Tunnel. Two-parter episode. I think the second episode might be a bit shorter than what I was planning because I didn't think I'd get the stones done as quick as I did, but we did excellent. We did excellent. So this comes into the bridge disaster. I did switch it to this mission, but the guy ain't talking. So I don't know if the audio's just bugged on it or what's going on, so I'll go ahead and read the mission for you. So it says bridge disaster. In the cradle of industrialization, the factory, smokestacks, smoke without end. The cities are thick with soot. Men, women, and children make sure that the machinery keeps running up to 12 hours a day without a break. So look at that, look at that. All you people bitch because you don't get you get breaks all the time, and that you want more. The railroad network is being diligently expanded. The trains have doubled the top speed in just a few years. Faith in modern technology is unshakable as the reign of Queen Victoria. So these are the this is the mission. You can see we're going to get more into industrialization, but at the same time we also have all these little medals we can get. So build the bridge before 1902, not a bad one to get. Earn $1 million by transporting tools. Cross the test bridge at a speed of at least 60 kilometers an hour, which isn't too bad. I could probably pull that off. Cross the test bridge with a total load of 60 units before the tests are concluded. And then you get into fulfill the special request of steelworks owner and transport goods by ship. So I think this is the one I remember I did actual transportation of goods through boat for the first time. Now again, I'm not going to do a little bit of a jump cut for this one. The game was loaded up from the previous episodes, so any load time I have on this is actually going to get skyrocketed. As I say, I don't know why, but my hard drive is designed that way. Whenever I play a game, the first load is what kills it, and then past that, at some reason, it just loads real well. So I guess it's just because the hard drive has to get adjusted to the game. Because even PUBG does that a lot to me if I play it. Like, first match we try to get into, I'm pretty much loading in the last few seconds of the load in, but then I'll play by and then next round I get in first.
What a monstrous disaster has shaken Scotland in this year of 1880. The railroad bridge over the Tay has collapsed, torn in two by the storm, and the train which was crossing it sent to the deep. Her Majesty may have been a bit hasty when she knighted the bridge's builder. We can do better. We have been commissioned to construct a railroad bridge a little farther south, on the Firth of Forth, and it is high time. The ferry makes people seasick, and the detour over the mainland is long and tiresome. Building the longest bridge in the world is no easy undertaking. Also, the tidal range of up to 6 meters and the strong currents won't make the matter any easier. At any rate, it has been clearly demonstrated how not to do the job.
Alright.
The collapse of the Tay Bridge, an unquestionable disaster, was caused solely by human failure, a series of construction mistakes, ignorance, and sloppiness. At least we now know that cast iron parts aren't much use in the construction of modern bridges. We should rely on something more solid. Steel. So it says coal and iron are needed for the production of steel. Use an appropriate train to transport them from Falkirk Coal Mine and Livingston Iron Mine to the Falkirk Steel Mill. Use the existing bridge near Falkirk to deliver coal. That will be helpful to you in your next mission. So the bridge that I'm assuming it is referring to is this one right here. Now this is again an older style bridge. So I'm going to make the assumption that this bridge is probably not that well. The one that we need to get her going is going to be this one right here. So this is where we're going to build the brand new steel bridge compared to the iron one. Now, in the case of this is not a land bridge that you can just transport by land goods. It's only done through it's only done by train. So that makes things a little bit more difficult, because what ends up occurring is you see here is this massive cutoff. So what I'm going to quickly do, so I don't forget and I get this set up now, is I'm actually going to go ahead and get these guys set up to be done. So that'll be where it stops at in case the trains get mixed up at some point. One thing I definitely need to get ready to go is that's where the coal is. The iron is down here in this location. What we want to do is we're going to have to get trains set up for this. So the best bet that I have of getting this to flow in a certain way that I want is we're going to have to basically design this thing to last forever. So one thing I'm definitely going to consider doing is train-wise, we're going to go here. We're going to go for this type of transportation. And what I'm going to quickly do is, I don't want to use a land route because this is where it goes to. I'm actually going to see if I can get the one terminal one set up and get a thing connected from right about here. So that'll get to there. I'm going to go back into this and connect the rail lines. So that gets me a straight rail line from this location that can connect to the bridge, which in turn will connect me down here to the steel location. Again, we're going to go back into the trains. This one I have to make it a little bit more player oriented. So what's going to end up happening is the what's going to end up happening is the coal has to connect here. I have to make sure that the steel can get connected here, but what I'm going to try to do, which is probably my best move, is I'm going to get a one-lane train line set up down here. So that means what I'm going to quickly try to do without hitting that button again is I'm going to build this right here. And I'm going to then build a dirt road that will connect this location to that. And this will connect to the iron that I have built up there. Then I'm going to build a rail line that connects pretty closely to the road, and then it will connect up here. Any steel that I have will follow the same path line to get to this location up here. Oh no, over here to this. And what I'm going to end up trying to do is use the trains for that. So it's going to be a little bit of a costly thing to get up at first. And then for a land route, I'm going to actually transport that steel to this so that we can get tools done. And then once that's done, I'm going to transport those tools to these locations. So I need it for blue region. So what will end up happening is I'll try to build like a hub station here, hub area there, and another one over here so that I can get rid of my tools to make more money. Now, land transportation again is not very great because it's going to be slow and cumbersome, and the trains are going to have pretty much a direct route to and from most of my locations. So let's go ahead and get the trains finished. Again, goal is to try to keep this thing as close to the main road as possible. Ooh, screw that up. I'd actually like that to go a little bit faster than that. 50 is fine. I'm probably going to use a lot more of those Prussian trains because they're a good medium ground train. They're not too expensive, but they're not too fast either. I gotta try to find my Atlantic. And if you don't know what the Atlantic is, go watch my US campaign. When I find the Atlantic style European train, we're in the gold, man. Alright, so this one is going to be set up a little bit differently. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. I could probably build a small road from here to probably like right about here. And what that'll let me do is then get on the train aspects of it. And then what I can do is get a 3-er built. Okay, that's good. And then we're going to keep building this real quick, because I need this done and over with. Perfectly fine. Build this up to here. And then I'm going to hook around from the tree bit, because it is the cheapest mode of transportation to get to here, and then you are going to connect to that line right there. And that's good enough for me. Then what I've got to do is then get this one set up to where it'll connect over here this way. So I need you to go right about, I had it, I think right about there. And then you're going to connect through here too. And then I'm going to build the other line connect right next to you so that I don't have to worry about this. And then another thing I will do, just because I can get it done now, which is I'm gonna try to get that set up, And then from this direction, I'm going to actually go ahead and get this set up. So the idea for this is, oh, that ain't connected, right? Or is it? No, that is connected, right? That's good. Alright, I'm fine with that. I gotta get the terminal, or the terminal area set up correctly, so I need to get these guys, like, designed and ready to go. So let's get this thing going. Connector right next to it. Here. 80 kilometers an hour is perfectly fine. Connect you to here. It's a lot of money I just spent. Shit. And then what I want it to do is go from back here, follow the exact same route. I want you as close as humanly possible to that bridge, so that if they do have to stop, they're stopping within reason. And then what this train will do is it will connect all the way back to here. So the first train that we're going to actually go ahead and get set up, I think we should get the steel one designed first, so let's go ahead and do that. So this one is going to connect from here, and I actually got to build another terminal. So what I'm going to do is, damn it, let's build her right about here. And then I'm going to build another road to about here, and then you are actually connected to that region. So that is where you're going to go, and then you will head to Done from Halt, where this will be where you drop goods off, and you will pick it up there, and this will be the bridge steel line. And this will be a nice darkish gray. And then I've actually got to build this frickin' train track. Connect to the other regions. Go here. Can I get you to cross? Where's that 30 at? Oh, give it to me. And then you are actually going to just follow along this route, because this seems like the cheapest route right here. Connect there to there. That is perfectly fine with me. Then you will just follow that path until you reach the rails. Yeah, this is pretty cheap. Oh, I am not building that. No. Okay, why does this suddenly become expensive? Build it here to here. Here to here. Alright, I just cut the cost down. Okay, go here to here. Something I can really do when it comes to the costs. Like eventually it just reaches a point where it just becomes astronomical. Alright, so those lines are all set up, ready to go. And I need to actually get this terminal set the way I want. So that's the bridge steel line. I want you on the far right terminal. So I need you on terminal 3 so that you are set up correctly. And then what I'm going to quickly do is I need to get a spot for that to get set on. Perfectly fine. And then we're going to go right about here. Get me back on trains. Get me this old girl set back up. Give me this. Go to the signals. You will go there in case I need you to stop. So what this will do is the... Ooh. I think we'll go for the Prussian. And then when I have to, I can always set up new lines, get these guys a little bit better off. So that's the train we're going to buy. And we're going to go for, which one is my steel? State car. I can actually get these guys set up pretty handsomely already. So let's actually go ahead and do that. Steel, 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 steel. So you are going to go on the bridge steel line. Let's let her go for a little bit. See where she goes. I actually wanted to get on the actual line before I continue on with this. Get her to her spot. Perfect. I then need to get another one of the Prussians built. And then I need you on open wagon. You are going to go iron. 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 New line. You are going to head down here. Head here. You're going to be the iron line. Again, same color as it always is. It's a nice palish color. And I gotta make sure the terminal is set up correctly. What terminal are you on? I need you on terminal 1. Then you'll go in. Let it get past its point of no return. Yeah, I know. No path. Ooh, those never connected? Perfect. That's probably why that one got screwed up. And just in case this guy actually has to head this way and I got a train doing something, I'm going to build one right there too. So that guy is getting set up, ready to go. We're going to head back here. We're going to get another open one. You are going to be on coal. Meaning, you are going to go on the new line. Connect here. To here. This is the north line? Yes, it is. Oh no. You're going to pick up everything and then drop it off here. This will be the coal line. Very good. This will be nice black. Alright, so the trains are all designed, set up, ready to go. How is the iron line looking? Did I set that one up correctly? No, I did not. Which one are you? East. Load. Drop off here. Trains are designed, set up, and ready to flow. Waiting for a free path. My question is why are you going on that terminal? Didn't I tell you to go on terminal 1? Oh no, I didn't set this up. Crap. That's why you were just sitting there. Here and here. I thought that was the iron guy. I was wrong. He's actually heading back now. Alright, so that's good, that's good. I need the land routes getting set up now. So this is the steel line. It is going to go right about here. And then you are going to actually connect to a 3-way terminal line down here, because I actually want this set up right. 3-way terminal line. Oops. Got one too many lines. Delete. Yeah, that's what I want. So I'm going to add one. You're going to go from here. Right. Steel to line. This one will be a nice, we'll make it a real nice dark blue. That way I know where it's going. Good. Good. The iron's actually transporting quite nicely on these lines. The steel guy's actually just coming back, so there might just be enough time to get the remaining goods done. This might give us just enough to get some steel done so he can go back and actually have goods done. And when needed, I will upgrade these trains to actually harbor more of these, because I know it's going to become an issue here shortly. Actually, if I actually did want to do that, I could probably just set up another one here. So let's do that real quick. This this actually might be cheaper, because then the other guy doesn't have to actually go down that whole line.
The disaster on the Tay would not have happened if only they had the proper figures available. The engineers factored in a maximum wind load of 20 pounds per square foot, although the
Stop a
French
train with a load
assumed
of
40,
30 units on the
and the
test
Americans even
bridge.
assumed 50. And American engineers are not exceedingly cautious, as the whole world knows. We had better not trust information from just anyone. We will conduct our own measurements, with test runs over the bridge at the west end of the Firth.
Alright, so this guy actually can't get enough goods put in there, so what I'm gonna let happen is this guy's gonna go back to get coal. This actually might be bad timing, because it looks like they both might stop on, one of them might stop there. Let's see what she does, And I think we went through half our budget, so that's actually not too bad considering the fact that we got 3 trains running right now. Let's see what happens. Are either one of them, is that one gonna stop? It might slow down. Oh no, she kept going. Good timing, good timing. So what's gonna end up happening is this train's gonna continue on its little march. I'm gonna let it do its thing. And then, just in case of an emergency kicking in, put a little thing right there. Oh wait, he knows to stop there. Oop, wrong direction. There we go. Alright. So I actually need you to head back to the depot real quick, because I know that's going to become an issue if I don't. And when you're done transporting, I'm actually going to do the same thing to you as well. So what this will do is this will let me get more open wagons, which will go to coal. You will actually head back to the depot as well on your end. And then you're going to go back on the coal line, because I want more on these goods. Okay, very good, very good. You're going to go on more iron, iron, iron. Go am, boys. Alright. It's even more goods coming in. That'll be more steel that I can utilize. Where is that train at, by the way? Oh, there he is. And then I'll probably have to upgrade this one as well so he can get his goods done a little bit quicker. Oh. And just in case I try to put him on that line, I'm going to actually put this right here. That way he never stops. Because I think the coal line is... Which one is that? That's on this one. Okay, very good. Oh, and in case I do the same thing as well with him. One right there. That way he can get off, or that's where he'll stop at, so that's good. Alright, I think we got the method done. I think I just gotta let the trains do their things now. Now I don't think I actually have any good fast trains at this point. No, the fastest we got is still the Prussian Class 53. This one's got more power, but for double the price and 10 kilometers less speed, it ain't worth it. I won't do it. Okay, so I actually gotta get this guy to get ready to stop. Stop.
Steel production is coming along beautifully, and thanks to the extensive data from the test runs, the construction of the bridge can finally begin. Let's go.
Is my little train. Train is heading back. And I'm actually going to have you go to that depot real quick, because I actually want this thing to get its, I actually want it to give it more stuff. Okay, so go ahead and head this way. You can head there. He'll come back. I want to get you more carts. More on steel, and then throw you on the bridge steel line. Haha. Excellent. Ooh, what's this?
The owner of the steelworks has come to us with a request. He is joint owner of a shipping company, but business is going poorly because of the railroad. He has offered to reciprocate if we transport goods by ship.
I mean, see, my thing is, it's just like there's not enough money to go around for that. I'm getting negative 20,000 on the iron line at the moment. That's probably because I stopped it for a bit. See, that's my issue. I don't want to spend a shit ton of money that I don't have on stuff that I don't really need right now. Like the tool line, in my personal opinion, that makes sense because that's more money that I can get. That though, it's if you want to do the mission, go all out for it. I recommend it. Me personally, because of financial issues I know I'm going to deal with, I'm not doing it. That's just me. That's just me. If you want to do it, you want to make more money on the side, you can do that. It's just for me in this game, I just don't see it as being feasible at this point. I'm probably just going to scrape by with just enough money just from this. Oh, the steel tool line, did I actually set it up to drop and everything? No, I did not. Halt. This, go to this. And then you'll actually get set up on the line. And then I actually gotta get these guys set up for this to work correctly. So, in terms of that, I actually am gonna get this set. So I need this road to connect just a tiny bit out, just a tangent, so that I can build this. And that'll connect to a good chunk of the road. So this will be the, you'll pick up all the tools from there and head to this region right here. So this will be the Livingston, damn it, Livingston tool line. This will be a nice bright blue. Fair bit of steel will get built up into this, so I think it's useful. Wonder if I should go for more steel on this line. You know, one thing that might help it. Turn off real quickly. I'm always doing this. I keep trying to build stuff and then I waste more money. So, I need you to head to that depot real quick. So, go. This train never has to stop. I know it's going to make it there. I'm actually going to give it 2 more loads. Bridge steel line, go. Look at my train! I'm pretty much putting this thing like to its limits right now. You can already tell the speed limit's at 44 kilometers an hour, and that's without a load on it. It's gonna take a while to catch up the speed. Yeah, I need more powerful trains. Alright, I'm actually going to let these guys do their steel thing for a bit, sit there and see how much gathers up there, and then, actually, you know what, be a smart move. Give me 5 more. Steel, steel, because I need to get rid of some of this excess steel, because this is going to become more of a problem as time goes on. Steel. You guys are all going to go on Livingston Tool, or no, damn it. I guess I can go ahead and go on that line, I don't care. Didn't actually mean to do that. Actually, wait, I gotta call them back, because, they're all set to steel. Come home. Bet I can beat them. Bet I can beat them. Bet I can beat them. Ah! Beat them. tools, 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 tools. Go ahead and hit the tool line then. And then this one, I can't remember where it was at. I remember there being like a, I thought there was a, yeah, there it is. How far does this connect? It's not as good as the other one, but I can live with that. That's not bad. And then what I need that to do is, again, go to here. You will connect to this branch, to this one. And this will be the Livingston branch is where you'll get it all at. I actually got to see the name of this one. I actually didn't see it. This will be a nice, we'll make it a nice violet color. What is this city's name? Falkirk. 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 Tool line. Alright, so this one is set up, ready to go. However, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. I think I actually am, I might be, I don't know, one time I think I feel like I got a lot of this done. It's been going on for a bit. This should be about a 30-minute episode. It's the only problem, I run into this issue a lot. I keep wanting to play, but then I know I have to stop. But I don't know when I should stop. As for the metal, as I was saying before, I'm not going to do this one. I just don't think it's feasible enough. I think what this ends up turning into is I have to, I don't know if I have to transport people around or not. That's the only issue I'm going to run into, is I think I might, because I think there's, that's why I'm trying to save up a bit of money, because I know this is going to be a prevalent issue here shortly, because the bridge steel line is making me no money at the moment. That might just because that train hasn't really had a chance to stop yet. The Livingston tool line hasn't been making me money just yet, but the iron and coal are actually doing a fairly good job at making me money at this point. The iron line has definitely came back from the grave for me. It was in the red and it's now in the green, so that's a good thing for us. That means I'm making bank. And it looks like our guy just dropped off a shit ton of steel, and it looks like he might have one more run in him. So that's actually pretty good. And I think we're making a lot of excess steel. I can make a pretty good chunk on this on tools. Alright, I think let's do another round of horse carts. I'm gonna set these guys all on steel. And then what I'm gonna do is next episode I will get, the first thing I'm gonna do is set a tool line for Falkirk. So let's go ahead and put more of you on the steel tool line, because we have a lot of excess steel popping in. And then let's go ahead, pause the game. And I guess I'll just end it here, because I think I'm at the 30-minute marker. It feels, I think that's my issue when I play this game. It doesn't feel like a lot of time's going by, but building all this stuff does take time, and I gotta keep remembering that. So, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. When we come back to this, guys, we are going to be building more of a line to get more of these tools sold out, because I really want to just get rid of all of this excess money. The other thing I could do if I wanted to is probably come over here and build in Edinburgh next. Maybe get another line of stuff set up. This would probably be a half decent tool area to get set. And probably make me a lot of money. So yeah, please do those things, guys, and I will see ya in the next round of Transport Fever. See y'all then.